I love it. Should we get started? We are started.
Sure.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Perry.
And I'm David Zen. We are Unscripted.
Yet again, can you believe it? We keep coming back week after week, irregardless of what you tell us. We keep coming back. I don't know, Dave. Why do we do this?
Well, because we keep getting more fans.
I know. It's truly amazing, and we love it. And right now, I am back in the Connecticut studio, and Dave is on the road. So congratulations on getting on the road. This show, as you can see, has a huge budget. So it allows us to travel and to see different places and come back in studio time, back and forth. It's amazing. Right? Don't you think? It's such a privilege.
Absolutely. Technology is wonderful.
Yeah, it really is. And you know what, Dave, I saw some of your coffee chronicles from the road. So I had a couple of jokes for you.
I'm sure you did. Go ahead.
Yes. You ready?
Give it your best shot.
Okay. All right. Why is the beach always so confident?
So confident? I have no idea.
It's because it's 100% sure.
Great.
100%. I feel like I have to repeat that all the time, every time I tell a joke. Okay, wait, I got some more. So I don't know if I know Pam's at the beach, but I'm not sure what you're doing. But like, do you know what the best thing is to eat at the beach?
Sandwiches?
Oh! Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I got a couple more, but I'll wait till later.
Maybe I should throw you one.
All right, throw me one. I'm ready.
Well, I heard the other day that the guy who invented the knock-knock joke won an award.
What kind of an award did he win?
He won the Nobel Prize. Knock, knock.
Ah, Nobel. That's good. That's good.
Pam is still trying to figure that one out.
I'm like, no. Oh, okay. Knock, knock. Thank you for breaking that down for me. You got another one for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is Jim Miller. Make sure you're listening.
Oh, no.
Okay, so an old priest was dying. Calls for two of his longtime parishioners to come be by his bedside. So they come and they're sitting there with him. No one's saying anything. And one is a lawyer and the other's a banker. Finally, one of them says to the priest, "What are we doing here?" And the priest says, "Well, I just wanted to die like Jesus, between two thieves."
Again, you'll see that little disclaimer running along the bottom that Mary did not pre-approve those, right? Right there. There it goes. There's the call. All right, Dave, what do we have going on this week?
There we are.
There we are.
It's a basic week.
Yep.
We have Sunday, and you have all your praise kicks and praise moves and things. On Wednesday, we have our drive-through food collection on Wednesday the 30th. So this Sunday, we're going to have good weather. We checked that out, so we'll have coffee hour outside. And more people are enjoying that. And
good.
Meeting new parishioners.
And who's celebrating with us this weekend? This Sunday?
We have David Popel here this week.
Okay, great.
So I guess you're leading into sermon titles.
Yes, that was a wonderful segment.
Boy, he's a tough one. But let's see. So this week in the Old Testament reading, King Saul dies, and Israel is kind of defeated by the Philistines. Mm-hmm. Saul dies, and David's best friend Jonathan dies. So he and he writes this beautiful song as a tribute to them, and he orders everyone to learn it. The gospel in Mark is it's really two of the most wonderful healing stories that you're ever going to find. One is of the woman with the hemorrhages. Mm-hmm. So amazingly, I don't know how this all fits in, but she's had hemorrhages for 12 years. So 12 is a big number. And all she to do is just touch Jesus's robe, and she feels she will be healed. So that happens. And the other is Jairus and his daughter.
Yeah.
Before the woman touches his robe, Jairus comes to Jesus and says his daughter is dying. So Jesus says, yes, I'll come and see her. And after he heals the woman who touches his robe, they get news from the house that Jairus' daughter has died. And Jesus says, do not fear, only believe.
Yeah.
And then they get to the house and tells the little girl, who is also 12 years old, wake up, stand up. Then he says, you got to give her something to eat. So I guess they call Grubhub right away.
Right. Got delivery.
But and even the 130, the first verse is, out of the depths I have called you.
Oh.
So that could be one of our sermon titles. So let's see. Possibilities are reach out and touch someone. I think that's probably a marketing slogan. I think you'd like that one, right?
It is, but I could see it. All right, what else you got?
Don't fear, only believe.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's a direct quote, so you can never go wrong with that.
Nope.
And then maybe God hears us out of the depths would be a third possibility.
Oh, wow. That's rock solid. That's rock solid. I agree with you. The stories of healing are absolutely incredible. And I'm in the camp of something about faith heals and just kind of pouring all out on that. So I love those. I can't wait to see what he does with that. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so good. So good. But it's been hard, right? I know these past 2 weeks, like it's been blown out of the water almost. Yeah. Agreed.
He's trying to confuse us. So we'll play along with him.
We will. We'll keep trying, staying right steady, right down the thing there. Excellent. So that's a really good week coming up. So that's good. Yeah.
And then we have July to look forward to, and that's when a lot of our groups that have only online or meeting outdoors can start meeting indoors.
That is huge. That is really good.
That affects really all of your groups.
Absolutely.
Your plans are.
Yep.
I don't know what the men's Bible study is going to do, but I know people that I have talked to, there are some that have not been participating. Looking forward to coming again when it's indoors, just because there's a level of difficulty there by meetings online. So those people will come back.
Exactly. And David, is it fair to say that our plan is to have as much as we can be hybrid also, so that those that are
yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, in a way, we were hybrid before because so much online. So
right. And I think that's good. There'll be something for everybody. Even my classes and the meetings and things like that, we're going to try to make sure that they are as hybrid as possible when we can.
I think the only thing that we would need to figure out would be, how does someone online talk to us and participate?
Right.
But
we'll figure it out.
Those difficulties before.
Hey, we got the annual meeting done. If we can get the annual meeting done, we can do anything once we pray about it and the Spirit goes, oh, here's how you set it up. Oh, perfect. The Spirit will do it, that's for sure.
So just one other thing.
Yeah.
As we know, anyone that got the email from Father Joe, Rose Barrett died last Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And she was 100 years and 6 months exactly.
Bless her.
Service has been set. So that will be on Saturday, July 17th at 11 a.m. Father Joe will do that service. So.
And that will be such a wonderful service to honor her. I mean, talk about living a life well lived, right? And
she was very active. I mean, she was a reader at the 10:30 service, and first she went to the Wednesday service, but she was reading up until 4 or 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
Very active. So.
Absolutely. And she always made an intention to speak to everyone, to lift everybody up, to encourage. just a wonderful, wonderful person. So yeah, so that's so great. Thanks for that date. And everybody could take note of that. So that'll be a beautiful thing. Absolutely. Oh, well, we should let you go back to your vacation. But did you notice my hair is not as big as it was down in Texas? It's
Nice.
so beautiful up here. But do you know, it got me thinking about like hair. And do you know what kind of hair the ocean has?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
I am. Jim Miller, what do you think it's going to be? That's right. Wavy.
Nice job, Jim.
Nice job, Jim. Thanks for airmailing that answer in. We appreciate that.
Nice job, Mary. All right, well, I've got one more to close you out here.
Oh, good. Do it.
Okay, a woman dies and goes to heaven.
Yeah.
She meets St. Pete at the gate, and he says, come on in. But before you do, there's one small test we have. How do you spell cat? So she very carefully spells C-A-T. He goes, great, come on in, you're all set. Just then a telephone rings, and St. Peter gets called away. He gets summoned. So he asked the lady, he said, would you mind just watching the gate for me for a while? She said, you know, whatever you do is fine, don't worry about it. So she's like, okay. So she's standing there by the gate, and all of a sudden, here comes her husband. She goes, what are you doing here? And he goes, well, I had a heart attack, and here I am standing here. He goes, well, let me explain to you how it works. You know, you can come in, but there's just one small test you have to pass. He goes, what's that? She said, well, I got one word do you need to spell. How do you spell Czechoslovakia? Harry, are you there?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? I can't even wrap up. My final finale was, what does a mermaid used to call her friends? A shell phone? And it just is so minuscule compared to that one. Czechoslovakia. Nicely done. Oh my gosh. Everybody stay tuned to see this battling jokes. And please let us know your jokes. We can learn them. Well, Dave can learn them. I can read them. Anyway.
All right. Well, everyone have a great day. And we'll see you on Sunday. Be blessed. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh my gosh, you totally had me at Czechoslovakia.
You want to give it a shot?
No.
No. You're not even going to try, huh?
No. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely awesome. But based on that, I think I should brush up on it just in case I need it. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Mr. Zen.
All right, Mary, have a good
All right,
one.
sweetheart. Tell Pam hi. Have fun.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.